we live on YouTube. All right. Y'all, what's going on? Y'all, what's going on? This your boy Great Vibes, y'all. I could finally do my damn introduction. So, y'all, our motto today, I'm doing things a little different. Our motto today is going to be this right here. This is going to be our motto for today.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop you fucking lying.
That's going to be our motto for today. Why the fuck is you? Why you lying? Why you lying? The Ronnie D Money said, why does it matter how she got to Russia? Well, God damn it, D Money, it matters. It matters how the fuck her black ass got to Russia. That shit matter. The people in the back want to know. The people in the back want to know. The people up top want to know. And guess what? Your boy Great Vibes, we got that answer. He said, why does it matter? Okay, it works. All right. He said, why does it matter? Well, you know, let me ask y'all a question on YouTube. Put in the chat, put a 1 in the chat to make sure y'all good over there. Just throw 1 in the chat. Let me make sure that the chat works. If you can on YouTube, put a 1 in the chat if you can. Just throw 1. I don't care who do it. Just put a 1 in the chat before I bring y'all chat up. All right, just put a 1 in the chat, because I want to make sure we good. Hold on. Great Vibes, why do it matter? Why does it mean, bro? You tripping, bro? Bro, you tripping. Why do it even matter how she got to Russia? Man, on God, man. Fuck you mean? Always stirring up some shit, man. That ain't none of your motherfucking business. Fuck you even worried about her? Be worried about your own life, big bro. That's what he's saying. All up in that woman business. Man, how about we look into your business? Bald-headed ass. Always worried about somebody. On God. I emphasize again. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I see y'all commenting. Let me reset my chat box. Let's do this. Okay. All right. We good. Had to reset the chat box. That man came in here on 10. Man, bro, man, fuck you, man. Keep messing with that girl, man. Leave that girl alone, man. Hold on, y'all. All right, had to bring the YouTube chat up. All right, now, no, he said, I mean, you say, all right, thank you, Peanut. Now, once again, listen, y'all, don't get mad, all right? Don't get mad. You know, I told y'all a few months ago, I'm not going to stop until these two individuals stop posting on social media. All right. You know, I'm starting to see people are starting now to revisit her lives and starting to call out her bullshit, including Randy. Edie is doing the same thing. You all are doing the same thing, and y'all are still sending me information, you know, about her life. But I got to give shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to my moderators, shout out to my supporters, shout out to my subscribers. Man, shout out to all of you all. You know, you all make my life so much easier, right? Y'all get in here, y'all chat, y'all share the live out, y'all be tapping the screen. Of course, when we get to 5,000 likes, we're going to start the videos. You know, y'all have done so much to help out this this live stream, and you know, I have no choice but to give y'all proper flowers. Okay, so you know, I really want to thank you all for just, man, for y'all donations. When I mean donations, I'm talking about your daily heart meats, and y'all will throw a few gifts out, which all is appreciated. I just thank y'all for everything. You know, y'all are freaking amazing. So the more y'all are supportive, the more ignorant I'm going to get even ignoranter on these lives. You know I ended the live on yesterday and I was showing my ass to y'all. Who was that with that big booty courtship? Peanut, thank you so much for that. Miss Fairy Tale, thank you so much for your 5 roses. Nikki, thank you so much for your daily heart meat. If y'all have not given your daily heart meat, please click on that heart. Click on that heart right above my bald-headed ass. Peanut, thank you again for giving out those cordials. Y'all are freaking, see, y'all showing out today. Nat Turner, I'm not Nat Turner, Nat Dunn, Nat the Dunn, thank you so much for your daily heart meat. Also with your roses, thank you so much for, she said she new here. She new to the platform. Thank you so much. I thought you were talking about Don Hathaway. Nat King Cole. Nat Turner. She Nats. One thing that I hate about the summertime is when them fucking gnats come out. You outside trying to enjoy the swimming pool. You barbecuing with your family. You turn around just having a good time. You playing volleyball. Over here. That was a good one. I got it. Oh man, we having a great time. And while your mouth wide open, that was a good one. A big ass gnat fly in your fucking mouth. I got it. The volleyball is fun. Here come that gnat. Fuck up your whole day. Now you don't want to play volleyball no more because that gnat flew in your fucking mouth. Now you don't. Now you don't want to play volleyball because that gnat flew in your mouth. Pamela, how you doing? Eddie, I'm trying to behave. Randy, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you on today, man. Good to see all of you all on today. That's my opening statement. All right, so when we get done with this live stream on today, I want y'all to think about the word of today. The word of today is gnat. K-N-A-T. Why the fuck that K is in front of that N? Don't ask me. Because it was up to me and I own the English language, it would be connect. But I can't say connect. I can't say connect. We're just going to silence the K and say nat. You say, oh, I'm sorry, G-N-A-T. God damn it. That GED. That GED. That hell, G-N-A-T is even worse. gnat. 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 So now your ass playing volleyball. I got it. Man, volleyball is fun. Here come that net. It see your ass with your mouth wide open. I got it. Throw it over here. Ooh, volleyball is fun. Here come that gnat. Got good gnat. Cause when gnats fly in your mouth, you don't even want to talk no more. You don't even want to talk. You don't want to talk to nobody. Fucked up your whole day. You sitting there in the kitchen, cooking macaroni and cheese. If you white, you throw some raisins in it. Why do white people put raisins in potato salad? I messed around and went to a white barbecue. Why the fuck he was on that grill? So I went straight to the grill. Boy, Ken over there I'm talking about just flipping the chicken. So I went over and looked at the chicken. I didn't even recognize the chicken. I thought he had boiled eggs because the chicken looked white and round. And I looked at him, I like, you gonna put some seasoning on this chicken? Oh, dude, seasoning, that's for the hills. We don't season none of our food over here, dude. Cool. So I walked in the house. I got to use the bathroom because I seen the gnats was starting to show up. So I went in the house and I seen, on the counter, I seen a bunch of dishes with, aluminum foil. So me being me, I'm looking, and the minute I peeled back that aluminum foil, right? I peeled it back. When I seen that potato salad, and I didn't see nothing else, I said, oh, this potato salad look good. So I went over, I got me a styrofoam plate, and I pulled that aluminum foil back some more. Y'all, when I seen those raisins, I ran so fast out of the house. I dropped everything. I ran the fuck out of the house. I'm talking about I'm hauling ass down the street. Like, I'm hauling ass. I forgot I drove. I'm hauling ass. They give me a call. Dude, where you go? I said, bruh, Ken, y'all got roaches in your food. I can't do this. I'm not built for that. You took me back to 1987. I'm not built for roaches anymore. I have PTSD. He said, no, man, dude, those are raisins. Y'all, I walked all the way back to the house, got in my car, and got the fuck out of there. That's not finna happen. No, not again. Not again. Roro said, I'm white. I don't put raisins in my potato salad. When I tell y'all, and it wasn't the regular raisins. Y'all know how you go to the store, you get them small raisins, then you can get them big raisins. Y'all, they had the big raisins. So them things look like water bugs. Them things look like my auntie, my great auntie, shriveled up. You could tell she's about to leave here pretty soon. It was all shriveled up. So I thought these roaches didn't get fed. They didn't feed them. So I thought that's why the roaches was in the potato salad, to get some nutrition, because they looked sick. They were shriveled up. But come to find out, it was raisins. So my bad, y'all. You learn something new every day. Yeah, scribble raisins. All right, so cool. We passed 5,000 likes. Thank y'all so much. So the daily word of today, the word of the day is gnat. Now, Nat King Cole, Nat Turner is gnat. G-N-A-T. Gnat. Say it with me. Gnat. Thank you. All right. So here, y'all see the title. Divine, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Word for today. The title. Y'all see it? We have covered videos in the past with Tori Outlaw that y'all know is Ellie Carter. She talked about how her pimp, had her auction off to Russia. And, she went there over the weekend, had a great time, went to a few parties, came back, went again the next weekend. And the reason why she took up on that offer is because she did not want her pimp to abuse her. With this same pimp, come to find out, this is the same guy she married at the age of 15. She never once told us how she got there or even how she came back. Do y'all remember when Great Vibes asked you all, how the fuck can your ass leave from California to Russia in a small amount of time, right? And she told us, hey, he auctioned me off to Russia because they had a price on my head.
Why the fuck you lying?
So they had a price on my head. So to make him not abuse me and to make him smile, I took I will go to Russia for you. To have the girlfriend experience.
Why you always lying?
So, when she went there and had the girlfriend experience, she talked about it. She said it smelled different. The people are different. And, she never described nothing else. She talked about how she got back and then she went again to Russia the following weekend. Good to see y'all on YouTube.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So, once again, we don't know if she lying. We don't know if I don't know where that sound is coming from. I guess that's one of my alters speaking. That's one of my alters speaking when I hear these stories.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So that's my alter. If she can have alters, I can have alters. So, and the people that follows her, they don't question her. They said, oh my, they will make these statements, oh my God. She went to Russia. They would say she was trafficked to Russia. Don't say nothing. Don't question anything. No, nothing. So the minute we get on TikTok and challenge everything that she say, it's a problem. It's a freaking problem. People want to come after us. People want to talk crazy to us. People wants to, come after my moderators. They want to come after me. They want to come after people that support the channel because she told us that she was in Russia with a $500,000 to $1 million bounty on her head.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So, we still trying to figure out why she giving us these stories. All right? You say at least my altar told the truth. I don't know. Because Sylvia in the comments says she's praying for me. I don't know if Sylvia's talking about me or she's talking about Tori Outlaw. But whoever she's talking about, let's keep Sylvia and whoever she's praying for, y'all, let's pray. She said let me pin your comment, Sylvia. Sylvia, I love you. Let me pin your comment. Sylvia, I'm going to help you out. I ain't even got to wait on your prayer. I'm going to say a prayer for myself. Father God, in the name of Yahshua, Allah, Buddha, the Roman Catholic Empire, Christos, whoever you decide to pray to, we hope that you send your blessings and give great vibes to discernment to not slander and abuse this young lady. We know his mind isn't right. We know his mind is very much misled because she's an actual victim. So I want you to touch him. I want you to breathe life into his nostrils the way you did Eve in the Bible. So if you can, look down upon Great Vibes and have him to stop speaking about this young lady, because there are actual victims out in this world, and this young lady is an actual advocate for the victims and the children. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So Sylvia, I did it for you. I didn't have to wait on you. You didn't have to wait on me. We standing in agreement? Hell no. Nowhere we are anywhere in agreement with your prayer, because your prayer do not work over here. But I tell you this, if you hang around long enough today, not only I'm going to put a smile on your face, you're going to see some things about Ali Carter, Tori Outlaw, that's going to make you go, mm-hmm. It's going to make you go, and make you question a few things, all right? Cool. Thank you so much, Sylvia. All right, y'all, let's get started. All right. Y'all enjoyed that prayer? Y'all enjoyed? Yo, Edith said Church of the Great Vibes. I told y'all I used to be in the church. I did the church thing. I was in it for 30 years. So I still know how the cult do. I know how the people in them buildings, how they try to get you all excited so they can take your money. It's all a cult. It is all a cult. All y'all come, they get mad when you don't show up to church. Why you were at church last Sunday? I saved a seat for you and you ain't been to church in 3 months. God is upset with you. Now, heifer, you mad at me. You mad at me. God ain't upset with me. You mad at me. Stop lying on God. Stop lying on God. All right. Y'all ready? Put a 1 in the comments. Like Great Vibes, we did this already. Put a 1 in the comments when y'all ready. Now, this video that I'm going to show y'all, this is going to set the stage. All right? Now, apparently, a few years ago, someone started to call out her bullshit. It wasn't me. This was well before Great Vibes. This was when I was doing relationships and marriages. I was giving out relationship advice. I was giving out marital advice. I would tell if you're wrong. I would tell you when you're wrong, and I would tell you when you're right. My platform was so cutthroat. If you get in my box, right, and you want to see some type of elevation in your life, I will ask you a few background questions, right? Everything is voluntary. So when we break some stuff down and dig deep, so we can help each other out, so you can become a better version of you for your husband, for your wife, for your boyfriend or your girlfriend. I will tell you shit that's not going to sound good. It's not going to make you feel good. That was my platform was about at the time when Allie told this story. I didn't know who the hell this woman was. Honestly, I can give a rat's ass because I wasn't covering topics like this. Now, during this time when Great Vibes wasn't around in this area, Somebody else was calling her out. All right, let's get to it. You said, nice, great vibe. Wish I was there for that. Oh, Jackie, my platform was cut. Hold on. My platform was cutthroat. It was cutthroat, right? That's where I get that whole motto from. Facts don't give a damn about your feelings. Like, I was that guy, right? But I every now and then, like two of my moderators, they still cover those topics, and I'm mods on their platform. So when they go live over the weekends, I gotta go in for a few hours and moderate their platform, right? So I still stay in that area. So every now and then I will cover relationships and marriages. But when I do that, don't be like, oh, great vibes changed, or, you know, I don't remember this great vibes. Of course you don't, because you don't see that side of me. But if you want to be the authentic you and stop trying to become someone that you're not to please somebody else, you are around the wrong set of people. You understand what I'm saying? You are around the wrong set of people. Because whoever you are, if you're not doing damages to yourself or no one around you, you got to ask yourself, how can I polish me for me? Because whatever you're looking for, you're going to automatically attract it. You see what I'm saying? If you're a pedo that we talked about on yesterday, you're going to attract pedos. If you are a nice person, you're going to attract nice people. If you are a disrespectful person, you are going to attract disrespectful people. That's why I hate when people say every relationship I get in, it fails because that person is always mean to me or they're disrespectful. Well, the last time I checked, you need to look in the mirror because your ass is disrespectful. You just don't see it, or maybe nobody haven't told you. Look at your circle of friends. That's the shit I used to talk about. All right? Wait a minute, I just missed something. Who the hell did that? Who the hell just did that? Cat Lady. Cat Lady just sent out 4 subs. I told y'all, when y'all come on this platform, you never know what the fuck you gonna get. It's like every other day somebody is getting surprised with a sub. Cat Lady gave Latanya, Jackie, SC Soulshine, and also who else she gave a sub, and Maria. All of y'all just got a sub from her. So I need if you received a sub, please tell her thank you, Cat Lady. That was so sweet of you that's the second time. This is Tuesday. This is the second time this week that has happened. So that right there lets me know that this platform is delivering something. So thank you for that. Wow. Damn. All right, let's get started. Let's go. Can't believe I'm doing this. All right, y'all, let's go.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
No, you ready for this one? I'm not okay. You ready for this one though? I'm okay because I know that the only reason why I really want the person that has so much to say to get on here, because they're so full of shit. Her and all the rest of her friends, and the people who hold my contract, and the pimps who sit on my page, and the ex-pimps who
the people that hold my contract and the pimp that set up my page. All this is going to be very key with this topic, okay? No, I don't want that.
They're such giant fucking babies that
Just
nobody
Jen,
can put
thank
their
you.
big girl and big boy panties on and say it with their chest. No, we're gonna make multiple accounts, fake accounts, threatening, death threats, and all that shit. So we're just gonna air this out today, right?
Air it out.
Everything that we get, we talk to you about. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I posted a few accounts. We've gotten death threats, hate accounts,
Yes.
witchcraft,
Yeah.
messages beyond messages, and
So once again, y'all, I don't know if she's lying, she's telling the truth. We don't know. But let's say that it is the truth. This was what? This was 4 years ago. So if people was already starting to see through her bullshit 4 years ago, why y'all coming out the great vibes? Let's go.
all kind of hell. And that was when we just opened our eyes this morning. Okay, now wait a minute. Then the interview dropped with Jared. Then game on, right? You know how it is that we get threats and we get bullshit, and I added a lot of people on here today. I went from 19,000 to 20,000, and if you know how
And notice how she starts to brag on her followers, right? Because I told y'all in the past, Tori Outlaw, when she was staying with her biological mother, she was always yearning for validation from other people. So she used to hang out in the neighborhoods with her sister and get into trouble and sleep with different guys in her neighborhood and go visit the foster home that's behind her home, bring kids back to her house. If they do it, she does it, right? So she was always yearning for attention, and not in a positive light. It was always in a negative light. So now, that she's spewing these stories out, and it's like the more she tell these lies, the more attention she get, she's feeding off that.
Instagram counts shit, that's a lot of damn people. So hi. Thanks for being here. But listen up. There's a bunch of people that made accounts. We're not stupid about who it is. We know who it is. There's several people, because the same people who went back and tried to find my kids, the same people who are a perv and pedophile and their husbands are shooting blanks because they can't get pregnant. So because they can't get pregnant, they like to beat up on survivors.
Hold on. So Robert, you asked, are you seriously victim shaming someone for being? Let me pin your comment. Y'all, I'm reading a comment on YouTube. Let me pin your comment. Hey, Real Witch, how you doing? So, your comment. Are you seriously victim shaming someone for being abused? Well, Robert, let me ask you a question. How do you know she's a victim? TikTok, hold on. How do you know she's a victim? You said the Real Witch says street work is built off of neglect, abandonment, and greed. And yeah, I'm waiting for him to. I'm waiting for Robert to respond. Robert, I need you to respond, sir. But while you responded, we're going to keep going.
She knows who she is. But, yeah.
Robert, they're calling for you on YouTube, sir. She was removed from her mother's care around 13. And how do you know that? Did you get that information from her? Or did you get that information from her biological mother? Just drop it in the comments. Did you get it from her or did you get it from her biological mother? CPS reports. Robert, I got something for you.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So look here. Quick update. Robert, did CPS remove her biological children from her home? Did CPS remove her the biological mother kids from the house? Yes. It was 4 of them. CPS did that because of the story, the lie that Allie Carter made up. But a few days later, they immediately gave the children back to the mother. Did you know that? Because CPS did their investigation, came to the house and come to find out everything she said was a lie. Tori wasn't removed from the house. Tori ran away from her house at 15 and a half with Shelly. Did you know that? You said read the court records, they are public. Sir, we went over those records. And I literally just gave you the timeline. Hold on, y'all. We doing a little education right now. Robert on YouTube is a little misled. Listen, y'all take care of him because Randy, I know you're going to get set stuff straight. So you keep talking to him. Deal with him. Because some people is still a little misguided.
I mean, I can air some shit out for her information too. You think I don't have it? You think I don't have it? You think I don't have my enemies' information? Some people just don't know.
You said, y'all, Robert said she most certainly did not. Courts don't give you children that run away with you. Robert said, y'all, listen what Robert on YouTube said. He said Child Protective Services did not give Tori's biological mother her children back a few days later. Don't worry about her mother showed us all the proof. Her sister came on here and told us everything. Her oldest sister came on here and told us everything. Her biological mother and her biological sister said the same exact thing. But Robert, you know the answers, right? Boy, Robert, God damn it. I bet you put raisins in your potato salad. Robert, you so funny.
Oh, that they were having conversations with our enemies. So I got so much information, but I'm just waiting for you to keep continuing to pop your head up to expose yourself. So as you can see in my comments, what was that, Ash 4282 or something like that? Some white girl from Texas that's also a mother and an RN. She just commented on my stuff. She says that she and multiple of her friends, her comment was, we have seen that you have not accepted the help. And we saw that you have not accepted the help. They talk like worse than children. So hold up. Then on the account, I'm not a fraud and a scam no more. It's just a matter of you seen the little comment where it was like, oh,
so they was calling y'all a fraud and scam 4 years ago. People was already starting to see through your bullshit, and they was starting to call you out, fraud and scammers. And oh my goodness, 4 years later, people are still doing it. New people are doing it, and even more people are doing it. You know why? It's because they see right through the lies. Most people are grown and have common sense. You just can't. The only people that will believe these stories are people that don't actually go in and do their proper research, like myself and Randy, and like other individuals on YouTube. You know, include, you know, I Am Divine, my moderators, you know, y'all, man, y'all take it down. Listen, y'all take research to a whole nother level. So once again, that's just amazing how we're calling you liars and scammers.
What was it? What was this fucking stupidity that was happening? That narcissistic, pedophile, fucking passive-aggressive, condescending, cocky, simple-minded
Condescending, passive-aggressive. Tori, you're explaining yourself. That's you all day long. That's you.
Shit they were saying. It was like, she has the papers and the documents to pull the police off, but she needs to post those documents and black out the names. Hold up. Post the documents, but black out the names. Let me help you out. Post the documents, but black out the names. Ain't that saying this? Isn't that a double negative? You fucking morons. It's pathetic how sad we have to school you. Then they're...
You gotta school us. You've been schooling us all this time.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
You schooling us. Okay, I didn't know you was schooling us, but school me.
And then some bitch came on here, some white bitch. She came on here and she's like, we heard and we saw. She's on here still, so she can come in here and vouch for herself, because what I'm about to do is start a Telegram. So bitches like this and the dumbasses and the narcissistic pervs that have so much to say, they can come on and say it on Telegram right now. I'm sick of your shit. I'm calling you out right now. Come to my fucking Telegram.
So should you be tired by now, Tori? It's going on 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years that 5 years that you've been on social media talking all this crap. Does it come to a point in your life to where you just say, hey, I'm tired of spreading this misinformation? Look like you've been battling with people since day one. Wow, that's amazing, Tori.
Say it in front of everybody. Put your name and your shit on blast instead of making an account with my face and my name on it because you're so obsessed with me. But anyways, back to this stupid bitch. This stupid bitch says, we've heard and we saw that you have not taken any help. Hold up. So, back on the play. Help me help you. You are upset. You're a mother, a RN, and a female. You're harassing a sex trafficking survivor. You're stalking my page.
Okay, so once again, we have shown that you have been using it as a lead. No matter where you go, if you get pulled over by the police, if you go to the gas station, if you go to T-Mobile, if you go to the park, no matter where you go, you lead with that. I am a sex trafficking survivor. And you tell everyone that as if that's a pass. So is you really a sex trafficking survivor?
Why the fuck you lying?
I mean, I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know.
You and grown ass women, you're old enough to be my mother, you fucking hags. Do you understand that? You fucking shrews are old enough to be my mother. And you are getting together with a group, a clique, like high school drama girls. Your children probably act better than you, but some of you are not allowed to have some. That's why. Thank God. Okay?
Some of them is not allowed. Are you serious? Since you want to talk about people's kids, and this is, y'all got to remember, this was 4 years ago. You want to talk about people saying that people can't have kids. Whoever you talking about, because I have no idea what person you are directing your anger towards. But why would you attack a mother, a woman that wants to become a mother one day? So the question at hand is, where are your children? Right? We seen the photos. We seen her when you said that you went missing for a whole year, and throughout that whole year you was missing, ma'am, you gained a lot of weight. So I showed the picture to your mother. Your mama said, no, she's pregnant. And then we post videos to where you said, you know, it wasn't your decision. What wasn't your decision, Tori? What wasn't your decision? To get rid of the baby? Allegedly? Sell? Allegedly? We don't know. But we're going to go down that rabbit hole when the time is near. All right? You said this stuff, not us. Let's continue.
Now, here's the thing. They get together with these other old ass bitches, these other old ass shrews, wrinkled ass fucking shrews, right? And she's saying, we've heard and we've saw that you didn't take the help. So hold up, you're a fucking mother. Not only that, is you're a nurse.
Gotcha, Randy.
Not only that, is you're a woman. Yet you're coming after me, making accounts about me, linked to people like Victor Marks, the Reekers, and multiple other people. Pay attention to who they follow because this all connects. Pay attention. Pay attention. They're telling you. They're trying to tell you something. Everybody is trying to tell you something. You're mad at me. You're making accounts about me. You're stalking and harassing me, my family, people on my page going back 5 to 7 years, playing someone else. This narcissistic bitch.
Narcissistic, huh? And truth be told, if you actually look at it, how come it's, I'm not even going to go down that road. Do you know the definition of a narcissistic or a narcissistic person? It's not a bad thing. Truth be told, I'll say that for a different life.
Made up an identity. Tell me how fucking psycho this is. Psychotic killer shit. Okay? This is horror movie shit. But the sad part is you don't know that. These dumbass broads think this is normal. Do you understand how this works? They're all around you though. Focus. Stay with me.
And I want y'all to understand, this is the person that y'all support. This is the person that's advocating for the children. This is the person that have told y'all all these ridiculous stories that she been all over the world and met, you know, top official people, right, in a short amount of time. And this is her language. We showed y'all her behavior, right? When things don't go her way, she throws a temper tantrum. When things don't go her way, she start crying and boo-hooing and all that stuff. When things don't go her way, she start, you know, you can see the anger coming, you know, you can see like a monster just eating through her when things don't go her way. The same behavior her mother explained on several occasions before she ran away from the house.
You got together with a group of people not because I'm a scam, but because I won't answer the question that you asked. Because you feel entitled to information. Just because I have followers that you don't have, it pisses you off. You're obsessed with me. Fucking obsessed. Do you know how much time it takes? A full-time fucking job to dig?
Real Wish, you're asking. She is not wrong though. There are people connected to people, but who is she talking about? I don't know. But the reason I'm playing this video right here is going to set up for my title. All right, so right now she's just being saucy and sassy and going off on somebody. The only reason why I'm really talking about this particular video is to show y'all who people support and follow. Right? But it's some key stuff that she's saying in here that's going to set up for the next video.
Through someone's pictures, make numerous fake accounts, link with other people like fucking perverts. That's what perverts do. To harass, stalk, and try to belittle, drop down, and crumble someone because they didn't answer your question. They didn't take the help that you saw fit to take. Excuse the fuck out of me.
We've actually taken a lot of help.
We've taken a lot of help. We've taken a lot of help, but because the help that didn't get their reputable little they didn't get something in my story. That's the problem. Let's be real here. Everybody is mad about the following that I have. Even the Reekers have stated that.
People see, once again, y'all got to understand, she's enjoying the attention. She's keep reverting back to her following base. People, thousands of people that's following her platform, thousands of people that is giving to down. These scammers, right? Smelly and Tori. Smelly Shelly and Tori.
Ask her. I have tons of messages that she told a friend of mine. She's upset because I have followers and she doesn't. You a grown ass woman! We not fucking kids. We not five, bitch. Put your titties up and stand with your chest and stop acting like a racist ass hate crime.
Some images I don't want to imagine. Some images I do not want on my Ukrainian. My Ukrainian. In my mental. Some stuff I just don't want. That's nasty. That's disgusting. Don't know. Ugh.
Do you hear yourself? Because I didn't take the help that you wanted me to take.
Robert still cutting up over there, y'all. Cause I see Temptress, you put at Robert, don't forget Tupac is her daddy, or is it Tupac Outlaw? Okay, Robert's still over there tripping. So Robert says, seriously, elevate yourself. If you got the truth, you don't need to say shit like smelly, etc. Just talk the facts, unless they aren't in your favor. The truth shall be in your favor. Sound like Hunger Games. Sound like you must watch a lot of Hunger Games, Robert. Y'all, Robert big mad over there on YouTube, y'all. Robert is big mad. Robert, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be just fine. It's okay, Robert. It's okay.
Then you
Akita, it's just you. Good to see you, Akita. Everybody else can hear me. Somebody put in the comments and tag Akita and say, Akita, he's good.
have the right. They own the right.
Julie, we haven't got there yet. We only been live now for 57 minutes, and I did half of the time I was talking. So we really just getting started.
As women, they own the right as mothers. They own the right as what is supposed to be a nurturing creature to make numerous fake accounts. Not only that, but they've contacted Zach, my pimp. Can you believe this shit? Come on, stay with me. Stay with me.
They contacted your pimp. Zach. That's his name. Zach is his name. Because I could have sworn I heard something else. Zach, I'm going to let that keep playing while I look for something.
The same bitches that are popping their heads and talking about you a lie, you a this, you a that, and I'm going to make another account about you. I have connections beyond connections. Do you know how many 90s angels are sitting in this house right now? Making connections.
You talk about the same group of people that's all connected with child pedo, and also the pastor that's in that group. His ass got locked up for locking up a child or children in the closet, starving them and raping them. That same group of people, right? Okay, let's continue.
Out of connections. Out of connections. Out of connections. From fucking connections. You're upset. You're stalking and harassing a sex trafficking survivor. Get this shit straight. Blow your fucking mind fuck yourself with this shit right here. You are bothering, stalking, and harassing a survivor because they didn't take the help that you wanted. So because they didn't take the help that you wanted, you feel the need to beat them down as women. You feel the need, and it's going to give you a pick up. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to give you a pep in your step throughout the day. It's going to help you tuck your kids in at night to know that you belittled another woman, a sex trafficking survivor, somebody who has already been a victim their entire life because you didn't get what satisfied.
So, whoa, well, go on, girl. Got the hand movement and everything. You just enjoying the attention, huh? Somebody's finally talking about you, and you just taking it all in. Allie Carter, you feel good. Allie Carter feels good. How do Tori Outlaw feel? Because right now, you know, Allie is just eating this up. Allie Carter is enjoying all of this attention. And this was 4 years ago. I wonder how Tori Outlaw is feeling on the inside. Have you ever spoke to Tori Outlaw during that time, Allie?
Your body. You get to make an account and still call yourself a woman. The fuck? You just are validating shit. You know that, right? I don't.
So I guess you showing everybody the true definition of what a woman, how a woman should carry herself. The true definition, the true example on how a woman should conduct herself in public. You are showing true femininity, huh? Because right now I see a young lady that's still trying to find herself, that's acting very masculine. Do you know why you're acting so masculine, ma'am? It's because that woman right next to you, you know, your lover, your pimp, the person that's always next to you wherever you go. When you're in the bathroom, she's in the stall next to you. She would never let you out of her sight.
I don't have to show a paper. I don't have to put shit down. You are helping me. Do you understand that? You're helping me because guess what? One of these dumbass broads, one of these dumbass cunts, they decided to contact my pimp, and guess what? They work at the same swinger.
Robert said, would that be your professional opinion? Great vibes. Robert, thank you so much for coming over and enjoying the live. I'm so glad, due to the fact that you are still commenting, sir. And usually I don't give this much energy to somebody, but today you're going to learn some stuff. Well, let me ask you this right here. Yeah, everybody just hold on. TikTok, hold on. Robert, and I'm going to pin your comment. Just answer this one question. YouTube, don't say nothing. TikTok, don't say nothing. Because y'all can read each other comments if you put your phone in landscape mode. Don't put nothing in the comments. I only want Robert to answer this. Robert, can you answer the question? That's really like an open-ended question, or like a statement. Can you answer that question or that statement? Answer the statement. How did she get to Russia? I want him to put that. Robert, how did she get to Russia? Question. Also, make sure you put this in the question. In your answer. Did she go to Russia? If so, how did she get there? I'm just waiting for his comment. Just hold on. Don't worry about it, Robert. Take your time, sir. Take your time. No, ain't nobody waiting for me. Trust me, we ain't waiting for you. And y'all, I'm looking up because YouTube comments is up there. She was in CPS custody. No idea how she got there. I will assume whoever bought her or sold her sent her to Russia. Question number 2, Robert. And I hope that y'all, everybody that, if you're new to my platform, listen up. Do they sex traffic black women in Russia? To Russia. Yes or no? Hold on, y'all. Robert said CPS sent her to Russia. Robert said absolutely. Really? Robert, you said Russians, they sent out orders to get black women to be sex trafficked. Yes, sir. Okay, let's continue with the video.
House that is a sex trafficking trap house for for victims. Guess what this bitch did? She says, Zach's not that bad.
So y'all, we learned we learned something new today. Zach is her pimp. And according to Robert, Zach is the pimp that works for CPS. Because we want to make Robert feel good. So Robert, Zach is the pimp that works for CPS that sold her to Russia for almost $1 million. Because first it was $500,000. Then they changed it, said it was $1 million. Zach is one powerful man.
Couldn't be the RN, could it? That's working with the doctor.
It couldn't be this RN, this Texan RN, because you see the connections are psycho. So this lady that's in my comments right now,
Monica.
Ash 4282, and she even tagged another female. She even tagged another female named Monica I. Bunge. They keep just giving themselves up. They help each other out. She tagged another female.
No, I'm not twisting your words, sir. You said, okay, I'm gonna read your comment. You said she was in CPS custody. I have no idea how she got to Russia. I will assume whoever bought her and sold her to Russia. According to your statement, she was bought while she was in CPS custody, correct? How did I twist your statement?
Monica I. Bunge. And this female is supposedly the one that knows everything. So post it, Monica. Monica, post it. Monica, post the insurance video that I hand over every time I leave someone. Post it, because every angel around this world can. They have proof that they were standing with me because I physically gave them something that they were standing with me. So post the proof that you have, that you were physically standing with me. Monica. Hey, Monica! Monica!
So that's
Monica
her name.
Fuji.
It's Monica. Okay.
Post it. Better yet, come on to the Telegram. Let's talk about it. Hey, Zach, since you feel the need to have a conversation with these witches, since you feel the need to be the one to tell someone to visit the swinging house that you used to take me to for your pediatrician friends to have their fucking way, since you keep connecting like you connect with...
So Zach and a pediatrician, they know each other. Y'all listen, y'all is about to get gooder. Zach know the pediatrician, his wife, his son, Rufus, the daughter that's back in the shed in the backyard that's unalived. Everybody know everybody. Rufus about had enough.
This Ash 4282 that's also an RN in Texas, and the same way that you connect...
Yes, Stacy. Yeah, Gooder. Yes, Gooder. Gooder. Then when we leave Gooder, we get to the goodest. Shout out to the public school system.
To Monica Bunge, in the same way that you connect to Mariana, and the same way that you connect to Ashley Reeker and Adam Reeker, and the same way that you connect to Victor Marks, to Craig Sawyer, to Jesse, to The list goes on to what else do we got? What else do we got? Naomi Campbell. Oh, and then who else did we have? I mean, the list keeps going on and on and on, but everybody
shit up.
is connected and
Naomi Campbell. See, it said my fibers are gassed. Nate, boy, you can't. You listen, y'all. You can't make this shit up.
has been watching me for years. And at first I was this fraud and this scam that was absolutely lying to you. Remember that? Remember? They can't even keep this story straight. So now me and my mom are lovers compared to what they say. The new famous one, because she's not a dude, so they didn't stick that one on at first. At first,
No, she's a dude. Not, remember you called her out in one of your altars, right? The I forgot what was the altar name. You was 16, 17, something like that. That particular altar. Okay. If y'all are not lovers, why Shelly isn't dating no man or any man? Why you're not dating no one? I forgot. I know why y'all not dating no one. I know. Silly me. Tricks are for kids. I know why Shelly is not dating anyone, and I know why you're not dating anyone. You know, the videos and the photos we showed on this platform about y'all all hugged up and you sitting all in her lap, y'all looking at each other like y'all about to go. What do we know?
Why the fuck you lying?
You know, y'all are not dating. Oh, y'all are not lovers. What do we know? You know, I mean, Tori.
we're lying, then we're fraud, then we're scams, then we're gonna get people killed if we continue to talk. Now my mom is the major talk of every witch's book club, broom club. Then we have every every troll that, the trolls are not a big deal, but the ones that I'm pointing out to you, I want you to pay close attention to, because guess what? Go through their friends, go through the mutual list, go through the people that are following them and see the fucking connections. This person made up an identity, texted my fucking foster sister that I haven't talked to in years, and lied to her and said that they were in Colorado because that's where they thought we were last. No, bitch. We drive pretty fast, haven't you noticed? And we thought that we were in Colorado last year.
Oh, we know that you drive fast. We brought up the tickets. We showed the tickets where your ass is speeding. First of all, you got several speeding tickets. Two is when you was at the red light. Remember, y'all, when we covered the story when she was sitting at the red light and she went through the red light, made that left on that street with her niece and her nephew in the back seat, and she floored it and she hit the curve and she had a flat. So I mean her brakes wasn't working. So she threw the car real quick to the right and hit the curve, and they all hopped out of the car, and when she looked up, her pimp was walking towards her. Just was walking towards her. So she took her niece and nephew upstairs in this apartment complex. During this whole encounter, she's on the phone with Shelly, telling Shelly, hey, you need to get here. This what's going on. Shelly got in her car and started hauling ass. She seen two police cars. She stopped next to them, said, hey, something is happening to my daughter. But the whole time, Allie could see all this going on with Shelly talking to the police officers from wherever she was standing. And so the police took off after her, chasing, going towards Allie. Y'all remember the story? I'm talking about. So, cause we brought up when Shelly, when we was talking about when Shelly got arrested for invading police. So Tori come out with that information, right? That's what she told us, that the reason why she was invading police. But on the police report, it showed that she was arrested
Why the fuck you lying?
So, you know, now what Tori said, that she was there with the police to get the pimp and they let the pimp go free. They made up a whole story. And the story did not make not a lick of sense.
Made up a lie and narcissistic. This is what narcissists do. You should pay attention because these are not just pedophile pervs and absolute like serial killers. These are narcissistic people.
Well, since you want to call people lives and all this narcissistic stuff, I know you're not watching, but right here, I'm going to act like you're live right now, and I'm looking at you. Tori, I want you to look to your left. I'm about to play a video all the way across the screen. I'm about to play a video of you lying and you being a narcissist. All right? So you just keep talking. Keep on talking and running your mouth.
These people are so fucked up, they make fucked up people look straight. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? Okay? This person made up an identity, texted my foster sister that's been in pictures with me on my Facebook.
Oh, you talk about the young lady that you let me shut up. You talk about the young lady that you was with when you was pregnant, that you took a picture of when you was pregnant, the same year that you so-called was missing and you was in Russia, but come to find out that you was out taking pictures of you and your weight and holding your belly, but you supposed to have been missing. Oh, that young lady. Got it.
Right after they texted, she texted them. It's both. We know who's behind it. But baby, when we out you, we would rather you come and speak for yourself. Since you are so big and bad, but if you can make up an identity, use your own. Do you know how many ways people are trying to get rid of that shit? And you over here making some up? So they made up an identity, texted my foster sister, and told them that we were renting an apartment in Colorado. Can I get any information? By the way, your sister, was she a sex trafficking victim? And oh, da 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 da. But then they were so upset when they were like, she must have contacted the foster kid. Shelly must have contacted them to tell them that I was coming. You stupid fuck. If someone was contacting you and your entire family of people that they wouldn't talk to either, yeah, they'd pick up a fucking phone too. I don't give a fuck how far away they live. Mm-hmm. I'd hope they pick up a fucking phone. Some people might not pick up a phone for you because I understand how people feel about you. But for me, yeah. Some people will actually pick up a phone and say, hey, there's some fucking crazy person texting me about you. And I know you're not renting an apartment in Colorado, so what the fuck is going on? Of course. Of fucking course, you smart ones. But since you're so narcissistic, since you're so obsessed, since you let, it's either broom or beauty, okay? So I guess you chose broom. There's no brain. So at this point, I know there's nothing working upstairs, but if it was, do you know how smart and powerful you could be?
Yeah. Tell us.
You're so fucking stupid. You pimps, if you quit thinking with the dick or how wet your cooch would be from fucking with somebody else's child.
Man, this shit right here should be on BET. Hold on, y'all put a one in the comment. God damn, where that shit come from? Damn. Damn. Yeah, that EBT, boy. Shit. Yeah, well, damn. Shit. Okay. You, what? Yeah, I was just, you know, you want to call people narcissists. Damn. Boy, shit getting real out here. Oh, yeah, what? Shit getting real, y'all. These folks ain't playing. We're gonna pause that video right there. I want y'all to see this. Damn. And stop laughing at me. You know, sometimes shit just be coming to my head, and I just like, you can't make this shit up. You really can't make this shit up. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Right? Notice everything she just said. People are lying on her. So she's firing back, calling people narcissists. They are wrong. Everything she's saying is true. It's true. This is why she got so many followers. This is why she got so many supporters. And now I guess whoever this young lady is got up under her skin somehow. And she just on here firing back, right? I'm talking about firing. She's pissed. She's mad. She's upset. All in her what they say, masculinity, right? I want y'all to look at this. Okay? You know, she knows. That's what she said. Hold on 1 second. Come on now. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Y'all just keep and for everybody that's coming in, thank y'all so much. If you're new to the platform, please click that follow button. YouTube, please click that subscribe button. And also, if you're looking at your phone and you see a white square in the middle of your screen to the right-hand side, click that white square. Put your phone in landscape mode, give you such a better viewing experience. The fuck I say it like that, folks. All right, so she want to call people liar, huh? Okay. All right. You know, some things she just need to keep quiet on. It really don't look good. Hell no, we ain't gonna make it that damn big, right? We don't want TikTok to ban us. Now, if I was on YouTube, I'd leave it playing. I'll leave it up. I want y'all to check this out. I want y'all to check this video. Check this video out, right? Because y'all got to be educated first before Tori Outlaw, that y'all know as Allie, say this. So we're going to go right here. Look at this video.
Good morning, Barksdale, and a warm welcome from Whiteman Air Force Base. My name is Captain Joshua Page with the 509th Bomb Wing, 13th Bomb Squadron. Behind me is the B-2 stealth bomber, which I think is probably the coolest jet in the inventory. We've got today the flagship, the Spirit.
Just to let y'all know, these stealth bombers you talking about, they worth almost, if not over $2 million. Let's continue.
Spirit of America. So come with me and let's take a closer look. So let's talk a little bit more about what makes this airplane so unique. First off is just the striking design.
Y'all
it
pay
was designed
attention.
in the 80s and fielded in the early 90s, but in my opinion, it still looks like it's from the future. So it's the iconic flying wing with the straight triangular edge and the jagged trailing edge that makes this airplane stand out among the crowd. We've got 4 F-117 17,000-pound thrust-producing engines, and those are actually embedded in the jet. It's kind of why it's hard to see. They're just those little bumps on top of the wing right now. Whereas most jets, you just walk up and you can see the big engine hanging out on the outside. That's not the case for us because we're supposed to be stealthy. So we have embedded engines that hide a lot of our sound and heat signature.
Pay
that
attention
adds to our ability to penetrate the most heavily defended areas in the world. That's just one of many things that we've got working for us here in the B-2 community. Also, we've got stealth coating along the airplane, so low observable materials that coat the entire aircraft that everyone makes sure is pristine and ready to go in the event that the nation calls upon us. So in addition to
the nation, you just don't send these military aircraft just out. These things right here, they are only used during if the U.S. is striking someone because of the GPS technology on these aircrafts during war.
the engines, the unique signature of the aircraft, we've also got a 6,000 nautical mile unrefueled range. A lot of our missions, however, on the other side of the globe require tanker support.
Listen,
so
y'all.
we've got on the books, the longest recorded flight is about 44 and a half hours, and that was just after 9/11. Whiteman Air Force Base provided the B-2s that struck the Taliban initially right after those attacks. So about 44 and a half hours, probably 5 air-to-air refuelings, several hundred thousands of pounds of gas.
When I tell y'all one thing that I enjoy about covering Tori Outlaw, Allie Carter, is some shit that I teach myself on. Because when I researched this before I showed it to you all, I learned some shit, right? Pay attention, because this is the most crucial point. These things travel for long miles and ranges, all right? Like over to Russia, right? Non-stop. And they have to refuel. Fuel a plane, they fuel in mid-air, right?
In the air, as you can imagine, is quite the daunting feat. But this airplane is pretty spectacular. So when we show in the morning for a normal training sortie, you'll show up, you'll meet your crew chief and maintenance team here at the aircraft.
Y'all look at Truth Teller comment. Your husband was in the Air Force and said it's about $1 million to use that plane. Tell your husband thank you for his service. Wow.
Well, they have pre-flighted the entire airplane, checked both weapons bays, which can carry up to 40,000 pounds of conventional or nuclear weapons. They'll make sure the aircraft is safe and ready for flight, that it's configured appropriately, and one of us do the walk around, the other crew member will get all of our gear, our
Y'all see this?
flight equipment, helmet, checklists, our manuals, and all of our...
Look at the process it takes just to get onto this aircraft. So many checks you got to go through, and they got to clear off on before they even step foot into that aircraft. The procedure is insane.
Life support equipment up into the aircraft. Once that's settled and we do our ground ops, a normal training sortie really consists of takeoff, anywhere from 30 to 40,000 feet as our final level off altitude, where we'll end up meeting a tanker for a rendezvous where we practice our air-to-air refueling. It's one of the more challenging things we do as pilots here is manage a very large airplane next to another very large airplane, only several feet apart, going really fast. So that is a high emphasis item for us
that
here
is
at the 13th Bomb
crazy.
Squadron in the schoolhouse. And once we're done with that, we will go and practice hitting a time on target of a simulated target anywhere in the world. We'll practice our bombing techniques, tactics, and procedures, and make sure that we are the most lethal and ready force that we can be. And then when we're done with that, we'll come back here to Whiteman. We'll execute several traffic patterns, whether that be normal touch and goes, emergency patterns in the event that something does go wrong. We'll have the skill set to land the aircraft safely. And then when we're done with that, we'll debrief and go over that entire 5 to 6 hour ordeal of where we can improve as a crew force. So next we can go and see where we would go up into the aircraft.
Look, y'all.
So here we have the crew entry ladder where both the pilot and mission commander enter and exit the aircraft. While I can't take you up there with us today, I can try to paint a picture for you of what you would see if you went up there. So as you climb the ladder, there's several different circuit breakers, oxygen support equipment, and generic equipment that helps to support the aircraft and the air crew during flight. When you turn to your left, you'll see up to the front of the aircraft, there's 2 ejection seats, one for each crew member. Those are rated at 0-0. That just means 0 airspeed, 0 altitude. If you had an emergency in an extreme circumstance, you could eject on the ground or at high altitude and high speed safely. Behind you, you would see not much, honestly. There's not a lot of room to turn around, sit down. There's really nowhere to walk. It can get a little cramped in there sometimes. But on long duration sorties, crews in the past have made kind of makeshift cots for taking a nap, switching out with the other guy, so you get a little bit of shut-eye.
All right. So he just explained to you all the overall, like a quick synopsis of this B-2 stealth bomber, right? Which is worth almost $2 million, and just to operate these things, according to someone's husband, someone thank you for his service, about $1 million just to operate this aircraft, right? Cockpit, you got 2 personnels, and of course they fully equipped, oxygen machine tanks and all that stuff. I don't know, I'm not in the Air Force, so if I'm saying some shit wrong, I do apologize. And the seats that's outfitted, you know, they can release that shit just in case of an emergency. They barely have room to turn around, but they can. Barely have room, tight space, just barely can move. All right? Now, we got that out the way. Because if Great Vibes would have said that, y'all folks would have been like, oh, he lying. Great Vibes lying. Right? That's not true. So let's hear it from a professional, right? And we did that. Let's listen to this.
Keith. So
What did she say the last her pimp name? Do y'all remember what she said her the pimp name was? What was the pimp name? Zach. Robert, you still watching on YouTube? 1 minute she say Zach, now she's saying Keith. Oh, okay. Zach, you still there? I mean, Robert, my bad. You still on YouTube, sir? Told y'all, you just play her words against play her words against her words. That's it. Simple. Let's make this a little bit bigger.
I wasn't telling her what was going on. I was trying to test the waters to see where she was at, because there's so many people that turn for money or turn for the right amount of information, or because they're scared. So I didn't know what to tell her, so I was always testing her. When I started noticing that she cared, she genuinely just cared. So then I started wearing my wedding rings around her.
Now, this is when she first got married at 15. Hold on. Y'all just hold on. Just hold tight. Just hold tight. 15 years old, right? 15 years old. She was wearing her wedding rings around.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Yeah, so she started wearing her wedding rings around.
I started letting her in and telling her about the bruises. I started letting her know about, I have jobs, or I serve my country.
Did y'all hear that? Hold on. Did y'all let me just rewind that. First she said she was showing, oh shit, too far back. She was showing her bruises. Ain't nobody seen a damn bruise on her body. What bruises? Okay? Even if the bruises were true, you could take a picture of you with a tank top on showing this ring, saying it's your wedding ring. Where are the bruises? Because when we look at hold on.
When I started noticing that she cared, she genuinely just cared. So then I started wearing my wedding rings.
Where the bruises at, woman? What bruises? Well, we covered this already. Well, let's continue.
around her. I started letting her in.
Miss Outlaw, how you doing? I'm sorry. I didn't even know she was in here. You said say it, G. I'm saying it. Okay, she said say it loud. Your ass was never abused, woman. Was that loud enough, Miss Outlaw? Throat look parched.
And telling her about the bruises. I started letting her know about, I have jobs, or I serve my country.
So she just told y'all she serve her country. She just told y'all she serve her country.
Why the fuck you lying?
She served. Thank you for your service, Tori. Thank you.
Because I didn't know how to just outright tell her what was going on and put her in danger too. So I just kept saying I'm married, and
She showed up with a very expensive engagement ring. So I asked.
She showed up with a very expensive engagement ring. So the question is, was she engaged or was she married? Because she told you she was married. Now you say that she had an engagement ring, not a wedding ring. Y'all can keep your stories together. You sitting right there next to one another. But let's continue.
Her to let me see it. I smashed it.
She smashed it.
Kids don't marry adult men. That's just not. That doesn't know.
I was like, oh my God, this woman.
But I didn't know that got her in trouble.
Where's your husband? If y'all are married, where it's Keith, right? Because first it was Zach, now it's Keith. Where's your husband? Did he? Is he looking for you? Is anybody looking for Zach is looking for you.
And she didn't say anything at the time that got her in trouble with her pimp. There was just so much. The fact that she was saying that she served her country or she was serving her country, I didn't even know what that meant. So I had to start researching and listen more closely to the things that she was saying. But yeah, she had military level MK Ultra programming.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
They traffic off the military bases. They traffic to military personnel, high level military. She was flown off the military bases. She was flown on the stealth bomber by.
Do I need to recap that? No problem. So I just showed y'all the procedures. First of all, what it takes to even get on one of these $2 million aircrafts and what it's like on the inside in the cockpit. 2 people. Don't even have room to move around.
They traffic off the military bases. They traffic to military personnel, high level military. She was flown off the military bases. She was flown on the stealth bomber.
She was flown on a stealth bomber. Why would they put her on a war aircraft? I'm not in the military. I have family that's in the military. My sister served for over 25 years. Her husband served for over 25 years. She was Navy, he was Army. Do y'all hear the disrespect that they are doing towards the thousands of men and women that serve in this country? And they do it with ease, as if nobody's not going to say anything. You mean to tell me you just claim, programmed into Tori, that she was on a stealth bomber? If you know anything, you said they're about $2 billion. Hey, first of all, let me see how who has the authority to call those aircrafts into service? Because you got to remember, these things, don't they carry nukes? I thought it was the president. I'm just asking. The first thing that came to my mind was the president. So if that's true, you mean so it is the president. Okay, so the president. So you mean to tell me, allegedly, he made that phone call to the attorney general, with the attorney general standing right there, the United States attorney general standing right there, to make a call to come pick you up? Okay, all right.
By the pimp that was handling her, Keith. He was starting to get elite jobs and taking her to elite places, which I didn't know at the time.
So the president, with the assistance of the attorney general, allegedly, contacted Keith. First it was Zach. Now it's Keith, to put you on a order in a B-2 stealth bomber to Russia. Now I'm just trying to put everything together, all right? Now everything I'm saying is allegedly, all right? I'm just we just putting we starting to put the puzzle pieces together.
While she was in CPS care, a lot of things can go on in a very short period of time. With MK Ultra programming, with trafficking, they can do a lot of damage in a very short amount of time.
There were some homes where I wasn't even there that long. There was a family that I was dating, the son, that was just coming up to be at the continuation school to hang out. He didn't even go to the school. He had already graduated. And then he introduced me to his mother and father, who were swingers, and into so many crazy things. And eventually I was their son's girlfriend, and then they're engaged to be their wife as well. There's just so many different situations.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Y'all, I just, this boy, yes. Do y'all brain hurt, or is it just me? You say, wait, that happened before Russia, before or after? I don't know. Y'all, I don't know if this happened before the president with the United States Attorney General reached out to Keith and Keith gave them the green light to go pick up Tori Ellie Carter, to put her fly her to a military base, or to drive her to a military base, and for them to go through all the checkpoints for her to be put in a stealth bomber for pimping reasons, for the girlfriend experience, to Russia. In a B-2 stealth bomber. Tori, ma'am, if you're listening, first of all, those aircrafts, once again, they are GPS directed. I'm not saying the correct words, but they are directed by GPS. They fly anywhere between 30 to 40,000 feet off the ground. It cannot be detected by radar. That's why it's flat the way it is, right? They stay in the air the whole entire time until they land back in the United States of America. So let's just say if it is true, you was on a B-2 stealth bomber to Russia. Where did they land the plane to let you off? Y'all, what? I'm not looking at the comments. I'm not looking at the comments. Where did they land this plane when they dropped you off in Russia? I'm just asking. Truth teller, thank you. That was my next question. How the hell did you breathe while you was in that aircraft? Don't worry about it. We're going to get there.
There's not a way to just spit this all out on a camera. This is, it's not easy to just get here and do this. You know, a lot of people see us in our sweats and, you know, in our car, and there's lights and there's cameras, and, you know, we put on makeup, we put on real clothes, found real clothes in our storage, and we're trying to tell you the truth. I hope you look past that and you can see that after all this time, after everything that we've been through, we tried to pricelessly show you the truth. There's no benefit of our...
This is the truth that you're telling us? This is the truth. All right. Because so far, we haven't heard the truth. And it's just amazing how Shelly just sitting there, smelly Shelly is just sitting there just getting aroused off just listening to you spew the programming that she has done. She's looking off to the side at you. It's like, my work, my spell, my work is working. My tact is, I finally found my victim. It's working.
Ours. There's no gain. We don't need notoriety, fame, a media cookie, a pat on the back for surviving and doing what just needed to be done.
I'm continue to take care of Allie. This has never been about Allie. This is about letting you guys know that we're in a war, and most of you don't know about it. You don't know.
In a war, so I guess that's why Keith had her delivered to Russia in a bomber, because y'all at war. Makes sense.
Know what it looks like. You don't even know that it exists. There are millions of kids, little kids, that are being trafficked, that are being sold for organ.
Okay, so we're not gonna show that because we don't want TikTok to take us down. Now, y'all think that's something? No, Great Vibes ain't done. Y'all think I'm gonna let her talk while I get this next thing set up.
Then you would think a little bit straight. But see, the thing is you even have to use objects or things to help you out because you're not even essential enough to do the things that you want to do. Can you help yourself understand that, you little fucking bitches? Since I have to talk to you on your level and on your language, see, I don't mind because, you know, I love you talking about me. You're so obsessed with me that you dream about me. You've made a whole awareness time. You make hashtags about me. You know, you trend my name because I see that there's nothing going on your Instagram accounts, nothing going on with your Facebook accounts, and nothing going on with your life, period. So,
see, I told y'all, she gets a high off this, she gets a high just off this fame because she never seen this type of fame before. She never seen this type of publicity. God damn it. She never seen this level of, oh, we are so supporting you. Publicity. She never seen that level. And she hungers for it. She just feasts after it. So whatever lie she has to tell, she's going to tell it. That's just what she does. Right? That's just what she does. See what I'm saying?
I am much more fun and much more productive. I give you a full-time job. I know. But here, let me help you out. You know, there's so many of your leaders that are lying to you. Because guess when it all comes down and when it all comes out, why do you want your name in the dirt like that to stay away from? Even your children wouldn't want anything to do with a sick, twisted pervert like you.
It's amazing how y'all love to use the term perv, right? But these are the same group of people that y'all hang around. These are the same people that y'all support. You take pictures with him. You take pictures with their wives. Yeah. The Alice Angels. Yeah. Don't they all stay in the same area, allegedly? With Pastor Reeves, whatever the hell his name is. Don't they all stay in the same area? Where y'all be hiding out at? Huh? And they use it in the name of the Lord, the church. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just asking questions, right? Huh. Hold on one sec. Let me do this right here. Shout outs to Ranny for sending me this right here to help out with the live on today. She didn't know she was helping out with the live, but she helped encourage this particular live. All right. This is what y'all see on my page right here. Okay. I posted this last night. All right. But this is the video. So now this is going to make sense. Pay attention. Hold on.
Once again, this is
Pay attention, y'all.
quick. Insurance holders, something is wrong with our car. Once again, this is the second time we probably are about to lose our car, or we have to drop it to figure out what's next. So I need the 90s to do some research for me, more than the Getty Los Angeles Museum. Insurance holders, if something happens to the means of transportation that we have to use next, if you guys do not get to hear from us, if something happens to our car, you have permission to release the B-2 Spirit Bomber or Stealth Bomber. If you don't know what that is, 90s, when I was 14, nobody was looking for little.
It's always happened when a lot happened at the age of 14, huh, Tori? 14. Because in several other videos, you said you was 15, 16 when this happened, when you disappeared and took off. So now you're 14. Last time I checked, you was at home with your mama. So now we know that you wasn't at home with your mama. You was in a stealth bomber.
Tori, they did many experiments when I had to go to the Buckingham Palace, when I went to Russia, when I went to Germany, like that in a matter of seconds. If you don't know what that means.
So at the age of 14, you just alleged that you went to Russia and Germany in a matter of seconds, just like that. Just like that, huh? Okay. All right. Huh. Just like that, huh? I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta do this. I gotta do it. I say this particular video when she made that comment. Oh, shuck it now. Yeah. When she made that comment, I said, okay, all right, that's what we doing. These the games we playing. Since people want to say Great Vibes is lying, while you over here attacking this victim here, like Robert said on YouTube. Huh. This is the one. There it is. This is the one I wanted right here. Matter of seconds, huh? You went to Russia and Germany and just like that from California. What the helly? What the fucking hellion? Y'all take a look at this, right? Hold on. Move this up just a little bit. Once again, you getting educated just like myself. We all get educated today. Because once again, we seeing if her story is true. Listen to this, y'all.
Designed as the tip of the spear in strategic bombing operations. It is a deep penetration bomber intended to pave the way for the B-1 Lancer and ultimately for the massive Cold War era bomber, the Boeing B-52 Stratofortress. The B-2 Spirit achieves its mission thanks to its unique wing structure which deflects radar, while the paint absorbs the remaining radar signals rather than deflecting them back to their source, enhancing its stealth capabilities. To break it down further, the aircraft is
So this one is going to tell us how long it takes to get to Russia with this machine that she was on, ordered by Keith and the president.
Constructed from a combination of materials: titanium, graphite epoxy, fiberglass polyamide, graphite polyamide, and fiberglass epoxy, particularly on the leading edge and wingtips.
Y'all, she was on this.
However, don't be deceived by its seemingly soft outer skin. Beneath the surface lies a robust framework of high-strength steel ribs that allow the wings to flex and bend as needed during flight.
They ordered Allie Carter to be on this aircraft right here.
To further maintain its stealth profile and reduce its heat signature, the engines are buried deep within the aircraft's body. They draw air from the front and expel only slightly warm air, which prevents these heat-seeking missiles from locking onto the aircraft due to its minimal thermal signature. After 3 decades, the US has sanctioned the newly developed B-21 Raider is significantly smaller. When placed side by side along with an average human, we can notice the difference in size. The new B-21 Raider is expected to utilize advanced stealth technologies to further reduce...
I really hope Allie Carter, I hate calling her Allie out of respect for her mother. But once again, that's how y'all know her. I really hope she watched this video, right? That's why I played what she said. She was calling some young lady out for calling her a liar, right? To set this live up. I showed y'all in this video here. So she's pissed off because somebody called her out. Like, Tori, Allie, you are lying. I'm not lying. Y'all heard the video. So now we played the video of her saying that she was trafficked to Russia in a B-2 stealth bomber. Then I showed y'all another video, the inner workings of the cockpit of a B-2 stealth bomber and the process just to get on that aircraft. Now she said that she went to Russia and Germany from California in a matter of seconds on the B-2 stealth bomber.
Reduce its radar cross-section, increasing its survivability against modern air defense systems. Moving to the B-2 Spirit's cockpit is compact, with the commander and pilot seated side by side. Interestingly, the aircraft is equipped with ejection seats. When in an emergency, the protective covers pop open to allow the crew to safely evacuate the $1 billion aircraft if necessary. Inside the cockpit, advanced avionics systems are present. These include a fuel control system, an attitude display unit, the weapon control systems, and a terrain-following radar. Together, these technologies enable the pilot and co-pilot to navigate and operate the aircraft even in darkness or regions with blind spots area. Speaking of blind spots, you can also look for sources using this tool here for hidden news not seen on the internet. You can get more than 1,000 digital news outlets and will demonstrate how misinformation, media bias, shape the coverage of news like this one. B-2 Spirit dates back to the designs of revolutionary engineer Jack Northrop,
Y'all pay attention.
who invented the flying wing aircraft.
Pay attention. Here it comes.
This design was first introduced in the year 1949 as the Lai B-49. Unfortunately, it was rejected at the time, but Northrop's fly-by-wire technology laid the foundation for advances in stability systems. These systems allow inherently unstable aircraft like the B-2 Spirit to be flown like conventional aircraft. Let's take a look inside the B-2 Spirit frame structure. At the front is the composite wingtip. This section comprises the ribs of the outer part of the wing. Both integral fuel tanks can hold approximately 167,000 pounds, which translates to about 75,000 kilograms of fuel, which is a significant amount. Just a small comparison, this aircraft's fuel reserve can fill up 2 tanker trucks.
Now, all this for Allie Carter. Her pimp Keith put her on a rush order, sold her to Russia. So Keith contacted the President of the United States, where the President contacted the Attorney General. They okayed the United States military to go pick up Allie Carter and carry them to one of their bases where this B-2 stealth bomber is located. Now, all this is allegedly. We ain't even got to the gooder part. So, allegedly, for them to take Allie Carter to Russia, they need to fill this motherfucker up. So they call in 2 fuel trucks to fill this puppy up. All this for Allie Carter because she is special. She's on a rush order to Russia to have the girlfriend experience. Let's continue.
Making it an insanely gas-guzzling machine. Moving further back, there is another section of the fuel tank. These fuel tanks were specifically designed to penetrate deep.
Wait a minute, y'all see this? That's the United States that it's flying from. And where is it going?
Deep into Russian territory, about 6,900 miles, which is around the
6,900 miles. Allie just said they was over there just like that. Just like that. Let's continue.
11,000 kilometers. Furthermore, it can travel double that distance deep into enemy lines while avoiding radar detection, thanks to this rotary air refueling system that extends all the way out, as shown here. This maximizes its range to 12,000 miles with the Boeing KC-135 Stratotanker.
So while on the way to Russia, all for you, Allie, all for you, for your girlfriend experience when you were sold to Russia. When they put you in that B-2 stealth bomber, oh my goodness, thank you, Lord. Not only they had to get 2 fuel trucks at that bay to fill up that aircraft, We already know what it looks on. Well, you know, the room that's on the inside of their cockpit. So that tell me that it was only one pilot. It's supposed to be two, but because there's no room for you, they put you in that passenger seat. Flew you into Russia, enemy territories. But on the way there, they had to refuel all for you. So they called in the fueling aircraft. And I guess you saw all of that too. That plane came over y'all, extended that pole out like what you see right there, and fueled y'all back up, all for the girlfriend experience. Let's continue.
And allows it to remain airborne for 44 hours. That is almost 2 days in the air, which is a remarkable engineering feat.
Yes, there and back 2 days. So it take a whole day there to get there, a whole day to get there, then a whole day back. So I wonder, when she had the girlfriend experience in Russia, did the aircraft, did it like hover like a drone? Did it just sit there, wait till she got done? How the fuck she get off the plane? Because it tells y'all they don't land, they just don't land these planes. These aircraft stay in the air the whole entire time until it make it back on U.S. territory. They don't land these planes. Yeah, she said snap of her fingers, she was there.
All that fuel are consumed by these 4 General Electric F118 turbofan.
So I just want to show y'all that part, okay? All right. And somebody put in the comments they believe Allie. That's fine. That's fine. I can't force you to do anything or not to do anything. We all grown here. Let's continue.
Means there's what I used to call a spaceship. It looks like a spaceship, and there's a bed in there, and there's an IV in there.
She just said there's a bed and an IV inside the B-2 stealth bomber. We just learned it's only enough room for both pilots. And they have to have on this equipment to breathe oxygen, right? She just said she was on that, laying in a bed, queen size mattress with an IV stuck to her.
How I know. Sassy. Go ahead and ask me how I know. Look it up. But insurance holders, stand by. Hold on. Things are getting worse. Okay?
A better question y'all might want to ask is, who has the authority to hail a stealth bomber for a ride?
My pimp did.
With the child.
Child Protective Services knew about it. Ask Riverside County. I kept telling them somebody was taking me out of state lines. I kept telling them somebody was taking me across the border into other countries like that. They didn't care. They just kept telling me, break up with him. It doesn't matter. So I had to run away and go missing for a year after I realized that I was going to die if I went on another job.
It'd be a shame if somebody released the flight code for the bomber. Triptych. But keep on. Like, we can do this all day. Keep on.
Insurance holders, stand by. Talk to y'all soon. Bye. Quick.
But let me help you out. You, do you notice that you have to make people like you? You have to make people want to have sex with you. You have to make people love you. You have to make people want to be around you. I didn't force everybody to come here. See the difference between us? Baby, we not the same. We not the same. We never have been. You so scared of me that because of what you did, you're making accounts to damage control how stupid, narcissistic, perverted, and sick you are.
Y'all see how I got the pictures lined up? Like her, like she's looking at her, like she's talking to her. Like she's talking to herself. Sometimes I can be petty, but she's talking to herself right here. She's going off on somebody else, but I got her looking at herself right here.
You're using my name to cover your dirt? I'm responsible for your irresponsibilities. Does that make sense to you? I guess it does. The sad part is everybody around the world is watching you.
You don't even realize you're making a spectacle of yourself.
Oh, you have no clue. Baby, we getting on the other side of this.
You don't see it.
We getting on the other side of this. Even though you're over here sending death threats, talking about, I'm gonna kill you twice, but the bio is my name. The username is my name. You don't have the balls or the brass ovaries enough to just fucking use your own shit.
So I'm guessing she's talking about somebody that had made a fake account with using her name, and that was exposing her, but using her name. All right. So that right there, we're gonna pause it right there with the videos. I just want to show you all on this part 1, because the part 2 is going to be even gooder. Let me ask y'all this. And I like to ask this question. Did we catch Tori Outlaw in her lie today on how she got to Russia? Yes or no? Let y'all answer that question. Because people, they're not going to believe me. If I say she's lying, well, why you say she's lying? That's why you allow her to speak. We do a little research together and let her tell on herself with the help of Shelly. She said that she was trafficked to Russia because, remember, we was asking, how did you get to Russia? How you get there? How did you get back? You don't have a passport. We asked all the necessary questions. Kind of find out she went to Russia on a B-2 stealth bomber. So we did a little research on a B-2 stealth bomber. She said she was on the bed, hooked up in IV. And she got there with their aircraft. That's amazing. Nisha said that baby needs some help and to get away from Shelly. Nisha, I 100% agree with you. Irene said absolutely. She talks to herself and it's like she looks in the mirror back. Man. Randy said Simon, I'm just saying. That is correct. And we know Allie isn't real. People that have been following this channel long enough doesn't know that. So when you say Tori Outlaw, they get confused and say, who the hell is Tori? So to get people to, look at things a little different is you got to meet them where they at. And most people know her by Allie Carter, which none of us like that name because we understand that Allie is nothing but an alter. Allie is the person that was created by Shelley through the program of MK Ultra. We know that now. Paradise said, I believe she knows more than she's let it on. Tori is a very smart woman. But she's a 15-year-old. Here I say she's a 15-year-old. She has the mind of a 15-year-old trapped in a grown woman's body. She's stuck in her pre to mid teens. She's stuck right there. Because Smelly Shelley doesn't take her to get the necessary medication or help to help out with what she was, what the doctors, no, because you got to remember she's a mental patient. So if she don't have the proper help, she just keep down spiraling, just keep going down, and that's what you call neglect. Of her own self. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Yes, her mother is in the comments, so just make sure we're respectful. All right. We got to make sure we always being respectful. Fat Boo said I was close. I said she got. No, so she did. No, Fat Boo, you're correct. She said she went to Russia twice. She went to Russia twice. In that video that I was playing earlier, she went to Russia twice. She sure did say that. And Germany. And Germany. In a B-2 stealth bomber that's ordered by the President of the United States of America, that she says she had some dealings with, allegedly. And we know that ain't true. None of that crap ain't true. She never spoke to the president. She never spoke to any. She never got close to her president. Hell, she never been to Washington, D.C. Buckingham, yeah, she said it all. You say you pray for her mental health? She's going to be fine. She's going to be just fine. You said she believes it though? Yeah, it was programmed in her. When Shelley took her away, when Shelley stole her, kidnapped her, yeah, the year before she ran off with Shelley, well, actually, it was 2 years prior. But it was really, really starting to work the year prior to her running away. Because Mama had rules. Mama said, you're going to do this. Shelley said, okay, you don't have to do all that. I'm going to make you feel good. I got this candy for you. Come to the candy. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. You remember that? Here, kitty, kitty. That's what Shelley did to you. Come on, here's the ice cream. I got this ice cream for you. Your mama won't give you no ice cream. I give you some ice cream. You said that costs millions to operate. You're right. That's why I made sure we got educated first on what this B-2 stealth bomber was. So once again, so people can see that she just out here lying to y'all. Her and Smelly Shelley. They're just lying. True Love, how you doing? Nisha said I used to watch her about the Diddy party years ago. Yeah, she definitely was at the parties. She was definitely at the Diddy parties. But when she woke up, God damn it, when she woke up, Ooh, she was slobbing. Yeah, she went to the kitchen, got a drink of water, and went right back to bed. Went right back to bed. Sure did. Also, if you see the follow button at the top of your screen, please click that follow button if you're on TikTok. I'm sorry, YouTube, I'm sorry. If you see that subscribe button, please click that subscription button, and also click that notification bell if you're watching on YouTube. Yeah. Gigi, you said, I don't know who Shelly is. I do apologize, y'all. You said, so how was she at the Diddy party, a regular girl? I'm convinced you're getting paid by Jay-Z or something. Yes, Bay Collection. I'm definitely getting paid. Let me pin your comment because I need Jay-Z to see this. Jay-Z, if you're watching my platform, sir, the rent been due since October of last year. The rent is due, sir. Bay Collection said, yo ass paying me. I need my money. Thank you, Bay, for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to reach out to him. I'm really going to reach out to him. I know he's been busy with Beyonce and everybody else, and you know he's doing his world tours and stuff, and you know. But when I call him, I'm gonna wait till he get done with his tours and stuff, and I'm gonna wait till he get away from Beyonce because I don't think Beyonce like me because he been paying me so much, you know, to do these lives. But I haven't received the money yet. But when I do, I'll make sure that I show y'all proof that he's paying me. All right? But thank you for the reminder. You're a sweetheart. You said Jay-Z is here? No, some young lady on TikTok said that Jay-Z is paying me to do this. You said it's time for a TikTok ban to take place. TikTok is not being banned. TikTok ain't going nowhere. Trust me. But look, y'all. Part 2 is going to be at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. No later than 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So come back for part 2 of this right here. Because I know some of y'all are still at work. So I thank y'all so much for coming by. And remember, follow the platform. So when I go live, you can see it, all right? So like I said, YouTube, thank y'all so much for coming. And like I said, this is part 1. All right, part 1.